Hey family, thank you for checking in. As you see, I'm doing another missing person reading. This one is on Kandi Green Gonzalez. She disappeared June the 1st of 2021. She was 36 years old when she went missing, and she's from Prestonsburg, Kentucky. Okay. And let me say this also. This was a requested reading. I didn't know anything about this case. A lot of cases go up on the radar for whatever reason. Some cases get that support. People are pushing their cases. They care, and it takes for people to care. And some people like, well, they don't concern me. I'm only concerned about those that are in my area. When it's like that, what can you do? So anyway, but many of you are watching, so I know you care. Alrighty. It has here. Shout out to Ramona. Thanks. What is that? Chapel. Please do a reading on Kandi Green Gonzalez case missing since June the 1st, 2021 from Prestonsburg, Kentucky. So shout out to Ramona. I see you and I got time today. Okay, I see that you had wrote me back. Let me see something. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna read what she has here, okay? Pretty sure LE is involved, allegedly. She has here, after the fact, I believe the BF, the boyfriend, did it, but he's the retired sheriff's son. Let me read that again, even though it's allegedly. After the fact, I believe the BF did it, the boyfriend, okay, allegedly, did it, but he's the retired sheriff's son. They won't allow anyone in to search. There's videos of the last time she was seen confused and begging for help. I just read your last two messages, okay, Ramona. So I apologize for not responding, but I'm responding now. Wow. But we all know that those that could be involved, they are innocent until proven guilty by law. But we also know that when certain individuals are tied to the authorities, they have pulled their family members, whatever the case may be, they can be protected. But anyway, I had to go in, you know, balance. So I'm not accusing anybody of anything. 'Cause I really don't know anything about this case. Okay. So anyway, but what I do want to share real quick. When I type in her name, which is Kandi Green Gonzalez, this popped up. Now there is a Facebook group for her, so feel free to check that out. I haven't checked it out yet, but also her family members has her on change.org. Okay, it looks like this, and they are trying to petition for there to be more investigation in this case. Obviously, it seems to be, you know, not going anywhere. Shall I say? If you don't mind, I want to read up on this real quick, okay? But I'm going to turn this around. Y'all don't want to look at me. Let's turn this around, okay? I just want to read up on this real quick. So many of you can get a little background insight on this case. Let me put up Candy's picture here real quick. Okay. That's her picture. That's her beautiful picture. Let me read this real quick, okay? Have ears to hear. So anyway, she's on change.org. An appeal for the FBI to aid to aid in the investigation and search for Kandi Green Gonzalez. While the FBI will typically assist only at the request of local law enforcement, it's clear that there's been a misleading of Candice Green Gonzalez case from the very beginning. Oh boy. Yeah, and I'm getting information from here, okay? The first 48 hours after a person disappears are the most critical. That's true. As with every passing hour, the likelihood of finding the person decreases. That's true. It took investigators 80 plus hours to begin searching for Kandi Green Gonzalez following her disappearance. On June the 1st, 2021, 36-year-old Kandi Green Gonzalez disappeared from Prestonsburg, Kentucky. The day of her disappearance, Kandi was thrown out by her boyfriend of 2 years, Jeff Blackburn. She was last seen on a property on Abbott Creek Road where she asked for her mother to be called. Unfortunately, the call went to voicemail. Candy, visibly distressed, was then seen through the yard and into a creek. Let me read that again. She was in distress and was then seen. She was then seen running through the yard and into a creek. That's crazy. Kandi family discovered her shoes in the creek the day following her disappearance. Despite being notified of this finding, the Kentucky State Police KSP did not collect the shoe. Wonder why. That's evidence. In fact, the KSP, talking about the authorities, initially instructed the family to retrieve the shoe, discarding that this could tamper with any potential evidence. It was until 3 days later, on Saturday, June the 5th, that KSP came to gather the shoe. So they decided to gather the shoe 3 days later. That's kind of sloppy, ain't it, family? At this time, the KSP would also conduct their first search of the area. Well, how come they didn't do it at the time the family reported her missing? The area was searched for 30 to 45 minutes using a cadaver dog. Following this search, Saturday, June the 5th, Kandi family pleaded with the KSP and the Floyd County Sheriff Office to continue to search for Kandi. After receiving little aid from law enforcement, the family brought in independent search and rescue team and continued searching for Kandi themselves. I'm almost finished, family. On June the 19th, 17 days following her disappearance, the FCSO finally assisted in the search for Kandi. Not only was this 6 hour search conducted over 2 weeks after her disappearance, but it was also announced days in advance. After the search did not yield anything, Sheriff John Hunt described Kandi's disappearance as just the weirdest thing in the world. Hunt went on to mention that members of the community have called to explain that their search they've searched their own barns and homes to try to help. Now, even the community is getting involved and they're searching their own backyard, their barns, okay, trying to help. Okay. Us rules out places that we don't have to go back and search. While any and all community efforts in finding Kandi is greatly appreciated, it's expected that the FCSO thoroughly investigated her disappearance as a public safety agency. While numerous independent SAR organizations have offered to help, the FCSO, and the KSP with Kandi disappearance. It has been continuously refused, along with aid from neighboring law enforcement. So anyway, you know, she's here on. I mean, her family has a story here on Change.org, and the goal is 7,500 to sign. Okay, and so far they have, as of today, which is the 22nd of March, they have 5,672 signatures that has already been signed. I have not signed yet, but I'm going to. Let me see here. Uh, at 7,500 signatures, this petition is more likely to get a reaction from the decision makers. So anyway, they're seeking additional help. Okay, petition for Federal Bureau of Investigation and others um, to help in this investigation. So this is crazy. You see that? This is crazy. So anyway, mm, I'm going to use this picture right here. This is bigger. So, let me see. So I'm going to have to turn this sideways. So her name is Kandi. Okay, let's get started with this reading. I'm sorry it took so long, but I think it's good. See, these are cases that we all know nothing about, so it's good to get a little background, just information, what's going on in a case. That way, many of you are already in the know now as far as the background. And whatever I read is not going to influence my reading. I can't control what come out of my reading, and I'm not here to accuse anybody of anything. So once again, whatever come out of this reading concerning the disappearance of 36-year-old Kandi Green Gonzalez, it is allegedly, it's not facts. Okay, we all know this, but I am led by the spirit. So what come out of this reading is not my opinion. So let's get started. And I'm not accusing anybody of anything. I'm let the spirit do the talking. Before I get started, I want to thank you all for your love, supporting my channel. Give sister a good old like so we can push the YouTube algorithm out there so more people will be able to see. It's free, family. Okay, sharing is caring. And I know you care, so I appreciate it. All right. Divine Spirit seeking clarity on the disappearance of Kandi Green Gonzalez, 36-year-old Kandi Green Gonzalez, who disappeared on she disappeared on June the 1st of 2021. Seeking clarity what those shouted energy that was going on with Kandi on the day she disappeared. I did not say it, but I'm gonna say it now. I'm using the Divine Shadow Self Oracle. It helped me get an idea about those shadow energies that was going on with Kandi, as well as anybody she could have crossed paths with. I would get their energies also. It would just give us a back. It would just help give us a background of how the events played out. Okay. And I know many of you know this already, but I'm always having new people watching. So yeah. So shout out to Divine Vision. Let's get started. Seeking clarity on the disappearance of Kandi Green Gonzalez. What led up to her disappearance? And much love and shout out to her family members. I'll be keeping you all in my prayers. Keep fighting a good fight on Kandi's behalf. Mm. And if this is her own doing, as far as self sabotage, and she could have took herself out, it's going to come out in my reading. Please know that. But if somebody actually, you know, did something to her, that's going to come out as well. Okay, the first one I have is empty. This is someone that's feeling hopeless about their current situation. They can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, shall I say. Right here, next I have closed off. Now you can say she can actually be in a location that's closed off. Or this can relate to, the fact that, she was shutting down with her deepest, thoughts and emotions. She wouldn't let anybody in, or it can be both. So anyway, I have here closed off, not let nobody in. Next, I have deception is playing the part. At the head, I have bias. Next, I have bitterness. And in the secret place, I have bully. Now, I'm not picking up on Candy energy that this is her energy, that she's a bully. She definitely crossed paths with someone, or shall I say, she allowed somebody to get close to her that carries this energy of a bully, okay? In the center, I have ghosting. This individual right here, I think about no call, no show. I think about someone that abandons you, leaves you hanging, okay? Or she could have been dropped off somewhere and abandoned. That's interesting. Now let's look at it from all kind of ways. I do this because it helps you get an idea of different angles of this story. So we have here going the crowd, I mean going straight down. We have here bias, ghosting, closed off. Bitterness, ghosting, deception. I think about somebody being very secretive. Okay. Empty, someone is feeling helpless or hopeless. That's the word I'm looking for, hopeless. Empty, ghosting, and bully, dealing with the bully. Empty, closed off, deception. I've already pre-shuffled. Let's continue. Always pay attention to repeated messages when it comes to my readings. It's something that you really need to be paying attention to, because a lot of time the spirit will just start repeating the messages, okay? And when that happens, it's only so far I can go, okay? I can't control that. Next, I have distraction. This can let me know during this time she was not focused at all, and she was very distracted on the wrong things or on the wrong individual, but she wasn't focused. So obviously she wasn't paying attention to her surroundings or individuals on that day. Distractions playing a part. Next, I have jealousy. Next, I have conflicted. Next, I have gossip. A little birdie is getting somebody's ear. So far, I have not seen accusations, and that's pretty much somebody accusing somebody of wrongdoing and somebody coming off defensive. I haven't seen that yet, but I do have here gossip. So people are talking, the streets are talking, somebody knows something. That's at the head. Gossip. Is it gossip about Candy, or is somebody getting in Candy ear telling her about somebody? Next, I have fearful, and behind that, I have bitterness. Next, I have ambivalence, someone that's has mixed feelings. That's in a secret place, as well as someone coming off as a bully. And in the center, I have a victim. You can say Candy is a victim, or she could have been, or she could have had the characteristic as, coming off in victim mode, or it can be both. But the spirit is saying she's a victim. Now let's go down. Gossip, victim, jealousy, distraction, victim, ambivalence, someone who has mixed feelings, fearful, victim, conflicted, distraction, jealousy, conflicted. Let's go around one more time. I'm going to let many of you be the judge, okay, when it comes to this reading. Because I'm not trying to accuse anybody of anything, but if somebody's in the wrongdoing, it's going to come out. Those things that are in the dark will come out to the marvelous light. Please know that. Next, we have defensive. So for me to see this, there's some accusations going on. Somebody's feeling quite defensive. Behind this, I have distraction. Next, trauma. According to the spirit, Candy had experienced some kind of trauma. It can be emotionally, or physical, a trauma. Emotional or physical trauma. Behind that, I have jealousy. Next, I have aggression. At the head, I have helpless. So Candy was feeling quite helpless. And remember, at the head, we also got gossip. Over here, I have coercion. This is someone using force or threats, trying to persuade someone or to get someone to do something, or go along with their plans. I have coercion. Behind this, I have fearful. Over here, I have internalizing in a secret place. And behind this, I have ambivalence. And in the center, I have explosive. I think about emotions going from 1 to 10. Okay? Someone very emotional, very upset, ready to go off, if you know what I mean. Okay? And behind it, I have victim. Now, let's look at it from this way, from the head: helpless, explosive, trauma. Defensive, trauma, aggression. Defensive, explosive, internalizing. Coercion, explosive, aggression. You get it? I think I need to go around one more time. All right, this is already pre-shuffled. Let's continue. Yeah, I'm glad I did go around again because, yeah. Yep, 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 yep. Next, we have blindsided. And we did see the word distraction. So if she was distracted, she was also blindsided. She didn't see it coming. Behind blindsided, I have defensive. Next, I have antisocial. If this is not Candy's energy, it's somebody else's energy that she had crossed path with. Behind that, I have trauma. Next, I have argumentative. So there was some kind of fight or disagreements, conflict. We have here argumentative. Behind that, aggression. At the head, I have arrogance. Behind this, I have helpless. I think about poor choices right here in one's actions. Okay? And in poor choices, arrogance. Next, I have drowning. Now, I can get this if she was just feeling very overwhelmed, upset. She could have been drowning in her emotions, or she could have drowned. Or it could be both. Behind this, I have coercion. Over here, I have vindictive. Now, a lot of time when I get this right here, this is someone that is known for they want to get revenge on somebody. Okay, they're very vindictive. This is in a secret place. Somebody coming out very vindictive. And in the center, I have evasive. This individual right here avoids commitment. So for me to get this, and the fact that we saw jealousy, somebody was cheating. Okay, or have more than one sexual partner. I have here avoid commitment, evasive. Arrogance, evasive, antisocial. Blindsided, antisocial, argumentative. Drowning, evasive, argumentative. Blindsided, evasive, vindictive. Okay, I'm sure more can come out, but I don't want to make this reading that long, okay? I really don't. Now I'm going to shuffle and let's see what's all going to fall back out, okay? Divine spirits can clarity. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm getting a strong hit. Someone in denial. This is someone that don't really want to face the truth, okay? No wonder we saw ignorance. And that was at the head. So that would be Candy's energy, okay? It's like you have eyes, you see what you're seeing, but you still have the blindfolders on. Anyway, I have in denial and I have awkward. So this individual could have been feeling awkward. I didn't mean to say this individual. I meant to say Candy. Candy could have been feeling awkward that day. Okay. I apologize for saying it like that. I don't want to be speaking from a second person. Um, Let me see something. I'm just letting them fall. Right, for anything else you want to know about Candy's disappearance, those shadow energies that was going on the day she disappeared. Anything else Spirit wants to know about Kandi Green Gonzalez, those shadow energies that was going on with her. Mm. Anything else the Spirit wants to know about those shadow energies that was going on with Kandi. My goodness, I can't stand when my cars flip over. When they do that, mm. Yep, secretive. A lot of times, these cars just do like this. They just flip over. Anything else you want me to know about Kandi disappearance? Those shadow energies that was going on with her. I'm gonna stop right there. Okay. We have here bully came right back out, so she was dealing with a bully. Somebody throwing their weight. I think about abuse of power. Somebody stronger, bigger. She could have been overpowered by somebody, but anyway, somebody coming off as a bully. The word drunk is coming out, so somebody was drinking. Whether it be the person she had crossed paths with, or Candy could have been drinking. It has here antisocial. It has here ambulance, someone that has mixed feelings. Secretive, somebody coming out very secretive. We have here brutality. So we're looking at some kind of conflict. We have here bitterness, passive aggression. It's playing the part. Evasive, someone avoids commitment. Explosive, emotions going from 1 to 10. Victim, victim, quentin spirit. Candy's a victim. Insecurities and trauma. So not only is she's a victim, but she also had experienced trauma. Okay, and what came out need to come out, especially those things that had repeated themselves. And look at that. This one who's feeling hopeless about someone or about a situation. You see that? Alrighty. Uh, I want to send much love and light to her family members. You will be in my prayers, and I'm so sorry about your loved one, cause she's been missing since 2021. I was just on nobody. Yes, I'm standing in agreement with her loved ones that Kandi Green Gonzalez will receive justice. If anything, that her family will get more support um, from the community, and as well as from these government agencies that could step in and do a more thorough investigation, shall I say. Alrighty. I'm going to use the Cosmic Oracle deck. I'm looking at the time. Okay, the time is pretty good. Okay. Whew. Alrighty. Led to disappearance of Kandi Gonzalez. All right, it's like a puzzle. You got to put the pieces together. So follow me. We have here communicate, compromise, forgive, work it out. So something definitely happened that caused for forgiveness. Okay. So it has here communicate, compromise, forgive, work it out. It has here honeymoon, I think about traveling or somebody planning on traveling. It got two hearts right here. Honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. A lot of times I look for clues. Okay, I think about somebody was planning on traveling. Next, I have yes. It has here luck is on your side. This is how somebody was feeling. So anyway, I have here yes. Then I have right here moving, change of residency, moving in with your partner. So I don't know if the partner said, hey, let's, move in together, what the case may be. But anyway, something about moving. Over here I have manifest. Tell the universe exactly what you want. So luckily it was something that she was believing for. Or who knows, maybe she manifests that relationship. I have over here in the secret place, pet. Now you can replace the word pet with a lover, a partner, with whomever. But I'm going to read it. Getting a new pet or giving a current pet more love. So think about somebody who has a decision to make and they're either planning on getting a new pet, for instance, getting a new lover, you know, or giving the current lover more love. And I think about when it comes to the bottom, you plan on just working it out in your current situation, in your current relationship. Okay, you either gonna work things out in your current situation or with your current partner, or you're gonna dump them and get you somebody new. Okay, so getting a new pet, and I'm gonna say partner, or giving your current partner more love. It's one or the other. So this individual has a decision to make in the secret place. Over here we have intuition, or shall I say the lack of, because we saw the word ignorance at the head. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later. So obviously there were signs, because we saw the word bully. Obviously there were signs that Kandi was ignoring. Okay. Whoever this individual is, that she'd like to get close to her. Okay. Obviously there were some red flags, and we saw the word denial. Okay, like you see but you don't see. You putting the blinders on. So this is her ignoring the red flags. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later. But for me to see this, she was seeing signs ahead of time. Okay, she was seeing some kind of signs ahead of time. Now let's look at it from this perspective. Communicate, the lack of not using her intuition, and pet. Okay, and when I already explained to you what this means, getting a new pet or giving a current pet more love. Over here, manifest the lack of intuition. Yes, but I feel like this should be no. I'm not reading these cards upside down. Maybe I need to, okay, so I can receive more, clarity. But this says luck is on your side. Maybe she felt like luck was on her side, because we also saw blindsided and she was caught off guard about something or someone. But obviously luck was not on her side. Moving, the lack of intuition, honeymoon phase. Right here I think about travel or planning on traveling with somebody. But let's continue, okay? I've already pre-shuffled. Hmm. I tell you one thing. I tell you one thing. I'm not here accusing nobody of anything. But I let the spirit do the talking. And some things is just right in your face. Okay? Some things are just right in your face. I try to be neutral because a lot of times, it be more to the story. The way this looking like relationship issues. This looking like relationships. Okay? Something jumped off in her relationship. And we all saw when I read the additional information, it was saying something about that her boyfriend, father, was the sheriff, or he was a retired sheriff, something like that. So that's somebody that has connections, someone that can protect them. Just saying. Okay, let's continue. We have here divorce. Now, I don't know anything about her being married, but if that's not the case, it has here experiencing a breakup. See that? We have here experiencing a breakup. Next, we have someone is a liar. So we're looking at deception here. Be careful of someone sneaky. And we have over here challenges. Make a decision. Work on inner healing. So for me to see this, she could have been heartbroken, definitely upset about something, but she had a decision to make. At the head, I have fire sign. It has here Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I don't know her zodiac sign, but a lot of time I look for like clues. I look for keywords. I see here fire. I think about that word explosive, how emotions are heating up. Okay, but anyway, next I have distance. I think about travel or separation. It has here you and your partner may be physically or emotionally distanced. And remember, we did see when I used a shadow deck. Oh my goodness, what was that? What was that message? I'm having a brain fog moment. Um, man, what was that darn message, family? Hold on, let me think. I forgot the message, but it was a message that was letting. I was trying to explain to you when it comes to that message. It's about someone that could be shutting down. They're not letting anybody in. You know, with their thoughts, their deep thoughts and their emotions. But anyway, it was that shadow deck right there. But anyway, this pretty much clarity and confirmation when it comes to that deck right there. It says you and your partner. Um, you and your partner be physically or emotionally distanced. Next, we have We have commitment, or shall I say the lack of, or shall I say the lack of. Things are getting serious. I feel like this should be upside down because remember we saw the message. Someone, what was that message? Oh my goodness! I used a shadow deck, and it was letting us know one of those words. I think it was evasive. That's lack of commitment. Okay. So anyway, maybe this is what she wanted. Okay, maybe this is what she really, really wanted, but things did not go as planned for whatever reason. Cause it like somebody end up getting them a new pet, or somebody else seeing somebody else. Okay. Next we have someone else. Okay. You see these two, how they all snugged up, but behind this person's back, look, they holding hands with somebody else. See that? That's the judge of what's going on behind the scenes. Someone else is in the picture. It has here someone is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. Now, let me say this real quick. I don't know if whoever she was seeing somebody else, or she was seeing somebody. Hold on, let me get my words right. Or she could have been seeing somebody, but they already had a girlfriend. If you know what I mean, she could have been a third wheel, unbeknownst to her. Or she could have had a boyfriend, and he could have been seeing somebody else. It's either one or the other. Okay. Now, divorce, liar, challenges. Pretty much just speaking about separation. Okay, breakup slash divorce, liar, challenges, distance, someone else is in the picture, challenges, divorce slash breakup, someone else is in the picture, but somebody wanted commitment. Fire sign, someone else is in the picture, liar. All right, I'm going to use the In the Shadow Oracle. Excuse me, family. I'm just seeking clarity. Let's see. Am I got the right one? Okay. All right. I'm seeing clarity on this right here. Okay. And whatever come out, divine experiencing clarity on the someone else message and the liar. Clarity on someone else and the liar. What was going on in the mindset of Kandi Green Gonzalez when it comes to the someone else message and the liar? Now let me say this also. If she was not seeing someone, right? Let me say this. I know I said it could be that she's seeing somebody and they're cheating, but she could have been the one cheating or seeing somebody else. It's either one or the other. And I'm not trying to victim shame her at all. I'm just trying to look at all possibilities, okay? But we're gonna let the spirit do the talking. It has here, we are not right for each other. We are more alike than I admit. You're so easy to see through. At the head, I lied to you. We got here liar. See that? Liar. Liar. I lied to you. Now, the head would really be her. Okay? But anyway, let's continue. I lied to you. I never wanted to feel that way again. I wonder how far this would go. I hope you're happy. You're right. Now, the fact that I'm seeing I lied to you at the head, that would be Candy's energy. But if it's not her energy, this is something that somebody is saying to her, okay? That I lied to you. It's either one or the other. Now, let's look at this from all kind of angles. I'm sorry, we are not right for each other. I hope you're happy. I wonder how far this would go. So I think about somebody that's jumping in a situation and they're just hoping that it may go a certain way, but it doesn't. Because obviously, I saw the commitment card. Somebody wanted commitment, and somebody was not going to give them that. Let's go this way. I never, I never want to feel that way again. I hope you're happy. You're so easy to see through. I lied to you. I hope you're happy. We are more alike than I admit. We are not right for each other. We are more alike than I admit. You're so easy to see through. I think about, you know how they say play game recognize game. That's what I think about. Game recognize games. Somebody feel like they and this individual are more alike from the perspective of I can see through you because you just like me, allegedly, okay? I see what you're doing because I've done it before too. I think about things like that. I wish you would come back. So it like right here, somebody's walking away, but they're saying, "I wish you would come back," or they just left. Thank you for leaving me. I want to tell you so much. So this is an individual that's holding on to some information, but they're keeping it to themselves. Okay, they're only telling this individual what they want them to know. At the head, I forgive you, and behind that, I lied to you. Over here, I've been here before with others. So this is one that has a repeated pattern when it comes to toxic, healthy relationships. Okay, I've been here before with others. I never used to look at you in that way. This is in a secret place. I think about somebody that, like I said, earlier, they want something out of this relationship that the other doesn't want. It's like these two are not on the same page. Okay, so it has here. I never used to look at you in that way, as far as commitment. Okay, in the ways that matter. And it has here. I don't really know you. Now, let's look at it from different angles. Okay, forgive you. I don't really know you. Thank you for leaving me. I wish you would come back. Thank you for leaving me. I want to tell you so much. I've been here before with others. I don't really know you. I want to tell you so much. I wish you would come back. I don't really know you. I never used to look at you in that way. And that's definitely the case. Cause for me to be seeing this right here, this ain't no commitment. This say someone else, so be somebody else is in the picture. See, see the sneakiness going on. Someone is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. Somebody telling somebody what they want them to hear. Okay, they're a liar. Excuse me. I want to real quick. I want to use and I'm only gonna use this deck because I'm picking up relationship vibes. Okay, I'm not picking up on anything about no stranger. Did anything to her? It's somebody that she knows. Okay, I'm gonna use the Love Oracle deck. Divine Spirit to get clarity about Kandi Green Gonzalez. What was going on in that relationship of hers before she disappeared? Mm. I'm just gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to. All of it came out, so it's something to it. Okay, it's something to it. It's something to it. Yep, 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 yep. Okay, I'm just gonna trust my instinct. They all fell out for a reason. Oh my goodness. Okay, I have here heart with the key. Welcoming love, meeting the one. Open your heart. getting together perfect. Heart with the key. So as you see, it's pertaining to like a love interest, okay? Someone trying to give their heart to somebody. It has here acts, breaking up. This is confirmation. Breaking up, separation, stop the pattern, silence, treatment, abandonment. And we did see the word ghosting. This is the one that's trying to cut somebody off. Okay? Breaking up, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. Next, Cupid arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting, hesitation. Love call, someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Next, the snake. Competition, envy, clever, malice, looking over your shoulders, the other woman. hmm Somebody's a snake. Coffin, endings, brings new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. According to the spirit, she's not with us, family. And also the fact that I'm seeing endings, I think about endings of a situation or a relationship coming to an end. Mm. I'm going to use my awakened butterfly. This is one of my personal decks, okay? Awakened butterfly revealing oracle deck. Divine spirit taking clarity on the disappearance of Kandi Green Gonzalez. We led up to her disappearance. She can clarity about the events that was going on behind the scenes with Kandi Green Gonzalez. And I have also a new deck that I'm going to be using also later. Well, not now, but I'm going to be introducing a new deck also in my upcoming readings. Okay, so I definitely let me know when that deck comes. So anyway, I have here communicating with the ex-lover. They have history. Hole in the soul, childhood wounds, loss of self. The spirit is describing Kandi. Okay. Hole in the soul, childhood wounds, loss of self, disconnection with others, feelings of emptiness, seek approval, praise, and recognition to prove you're good enough. So this person don't really feel good about themselves. They seek outside validation to feel good about themselves, okay? when she should be validating herself. But anyway, yeah, a lot of times it stems from childhood. It has here someone stolen from them something of value. At the head, communication with their ex-lover. Now, this would be the case if she broken up with somebody or she stopped seeing someone. That would be the ex-lover, okay? Motive for money and trade, whatever that means. Maybe some money was stolen or something. And over here in the secret place, we have man. So there's a man that's involved, okay? It's a part of this equation. And in the center, we have there's more to the story. What needs to be said is not said. Oh boy, it has here they are scared to speak up due to fear. They got caught up in the drama. Mental entrapment, feels powerless, not in their personal power, the need to take responsibilities of their actions. So it looked like she got caught up in something or in a situation and it was hard for her to get herself out of, okay? At the head, the person will be found. There's hope. So this is a positive omen, family. I'm just praying that when it comes to her location, she will be found alive, okay? Because we know with God all things are possible. But I can also give this if they find her deceased as well. But we're going to hope for the best. Next, I have fertility baby alert. I believe she was 36 when she went missing. So allegedly she could have been expecting someone. Somebody was expecting. If it's not her, maybe it's the other female she could have found out about. But anyway, fertility baby alert. In the secret place, deadly heated fight with the man. It has here had a fight with their spouse. Now we did see the word divorce. I'm not saying that she was seeing a married man. Okay. But I don't know. I mean, did she have an ex that was married? I mean, was she seeing a married man? I don't know. It says here had a fight with their spouse. Now, if the person is not married, if the person's not married, she could have, got into it with, another, person of interest. She could have got into it with them as well. But anyway, I'm just gonna let this sit here. They are scared to speak up. Had a fight with their spouse. Deadly heated fight. Fertility baby alert. Had a fight with their spouse. Mental entrapment. Feels powerless. The person will be found. There's hope. Had a fight with their spouse. They got caught up in the drama. All right. Lastly, because I'm getting ready to end this reading. Many of you know when I'm doing these readings here, it's a labor of love. But behind the scenes, I do charge because it is my time. Okay, it is my time. And normally I am doing readings behind the scenes. So I thank you all for your love, supporting my channel, as well for trusting me to do these readings for you. I thank you so much. Um, let me see. And if anybody interested in a reading from your sister, go to my channel, check out the About Me sections, and you can see all the readings that I offer and their prices and the two payment options, okay? just in case you may need me in the near future. Let me see here. I'm going to use this right here. I call this Mystery Unlock deck. This is my homemade deck. It helped me to get more insight about a situation. Oh boy, Divine Spirit seeking clarity about the disappearance of Kandi Green Gonzalez. Seeking clarity about the disappearance of Kandi Green Gonzalez. Seeking clarity about the disappearance of Kandi Green Gonzalez. Something about stolen jewelry. Someone put something in my drink. I was drugged and impaired. And they did say that her behavior was kind of weird on that day. Um, you remember I was reading something about how witness said they saw her walking into the water, something like that. But anyway, someone put something in my drink. I was drugged and impaired. It has here ex girlfriend, whatever that means. It could be an ex girlfriend, a friend of hers, or a friend of her significant other. Being lied to due to gossip and false accusations. Running from their troubled past, not looking back, seeking a fresh new start. And that can be the case now. I remember we saw the word coffin, and with that coffin, I think about, endings, period, whether it be a relationship or transition of somebody's life. And maybe this was her plan to get away. Running from their troubled past, not looking back, seeking a fresh new start. Now, if this is not Candy's energy, this can be the other person of interest, this so called man, that can be playing a part in her disappearance. Weakened family foundation due to betrayal, envy, and dishonored. Relationships ends, turn violent. Relationships ends, turn violent, deadly fight. So at the end of the day, this is about some kind of relationship, family. Okay, we're not looking at no stranger, somebody she knows. Situation, caught off guard, blindsided, not paying attention, alone. And remember, we saw, and I used the shadow deck. We saw distraction. Okay, I think we saw blindsided as well. This is confirmation. She was caught off guard. It has here naked, whatever that means. Okay, I don't know if somebody stripped her or what. It has here I was fooled and lied to, caught up in their scam. I think about somebody's telling her a whole lot of nothing. Okay, being lied to, and we did see the word liar, and also we saw the message I lied to you. Had a decision to make, didn't use good judgment, and we did see the message of ignorance when I had used the shadow deck. No friend of mine, someone I've seen and have crossed paths with, had conversations with. Received a call or text, meet up with someone they know. Caution, danger, and trouble ahead, wrong path. Now, see, somebody could have set her up and told her to meet them or something. More ways to raise cash. It has here tech help. It has here payment received, something for sale, and yard sale, whatever that means. This could be somebody background MO. I don't know. Something about two females. Question two females that could be in the know. Attacked and dropped off, abandoned. And we saw the word ghosting. That's what it's talking about. Attacked and dropped off, abandoned. Change of location on the go travel. Like somebody got missing. I think about also what pop up in my spirit is something did happen to her. Somebody could have moved her because it has here change of location. I look at the key words change of location. So somebody could have moved her, just saying, okay? Especially if she's deceased, allegedly. Need professional underwater divers to help locate personal evidence. So, anyway, um, it looked like water can be a factor here, allegedly. Conflict, broken nails, scratches, fight. It kind of like she got into it with a female, doesn't it? Over a guy. And this just says lace, drug lace gummies. The only thing I could think about is it may not have been no gummies, but it looked like she had received something. Um, she had ingested something. Unbeknownst to her, it was laced with something. Okay, but it may not have been gummies because we did see something about somebody put something in my drink. So I don't know. She could have drunken something or took something that had something in it that impaired her. Or could have had her, kind of high or disoriented, confused. But I don't know if it's two females she knows, or two females maybe her ex knows, or two females can be in the know about something. These are just additional information, family. It has here clue the word trash. So somebody could have put something that's waiting for the trash to come so it can, go to the landfill. Could it be evidence? It has here question truck driver. So who knows? It could be the the person that's dumping the trash. I don't know. It just say question truck driver. Okay, somebody drives a truck. It has here payback karma. Somebody sees this as her karma. They want revenge and payback. It has here situation living reckless, feels empty inside, has thoughts of suicide on the path of destruction, caution ahead, alert. It has here drug dealer, illegal selling. This could be somebody background, what they could be into. It has here trapped in a loveless marriage, begins an affair. So allegedly, it could be somebody that she knew that was married, allegedly. Or maybe it's just some background information. It has here a love. I love my family, trying to protect them from outside enemy. And I truly believe if her family member don't know anything about what was going on with her behind the scenes, it could be due to her keeping it to herself, okay? I love my family, trying to protect them from outside enemy, not running away, facing their fears. So for me to see this, she didn't run away. Something obviously something happened to her. Okay, frozen in fear. I do not know how to escape. Trapped. Allegedly. Okay, lost and found. Body slash remain recovery. Allegedly. Okay, I dropped it. Clothes are being taken off due to sexual act or encounter. And we did see the word naked. All of this is alleged, okay? Something about question co-worker associate, whatever that means. It can be a co-worker associate that she could have maybe talked to, or the other individual that's a part of this equation, they co-worker may know something, or co-worker, it could be pertaining to the law, a co-worker of her so-called ex, his father, associates on his job. I don't know. It just a question co-worker associate. Fighting back, being overpowered, too many, two or three or more. Like to me, she was jumped, but definitely overpowered. Boy, 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 this is crazy, 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 crazy. Mm. The reason I go to extra mile because a lot of times family members do watch. They'll come across my videos, and you'd be surprised. I receive a lot of thank you when it comes to these family members because a lot of information that's coming out here in my reading, they're not going to get it from the authorities. Please know that. A lot of times these authorities are holding on to information for whatever reason, due to an ongoing investigation, or maybe it's due to a cover up. They're trying to cover up one of their own due to I call it guilt by association due to who they know. They're trying to look out for their partner, family member. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. But anyway, I'm just trying to be the voice for the voiceless. I'm just doing my part, okay? It's allegedly anyway. It is for the family to get the necessary help as far as getting somebody to back them up and to help them. Um, I'm going to use this. I'm going to end this reading. This is my crime deck, okay? It's a homemade crime deck. Clarity on disappearance of Kandi Green Gonzalez. Seeking clarity about Kandi Green Gonzalez. Mm, we know this already. Look at that. Corruption. Corruption. And when I see stuff like this, corruption, I think about authorities that could be playing a part as far as cover up. Okay? Corruption, dishonest, or fraudulent. Corruption. Not saying the authorities are actually involved in her disappearance, but I always say guilt by association. Oh my gosh. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I want to come out so bad. He wants to come out so bad. I have here the need for attention, whatever the cause, has insecurities, feeling unloved and unsupported. This could be Candy's energy. It has here, they speak lies, deception, false lies. And we already know there's some deception here. Okay, I'm getting ready to end this reading. I didn't mean to make it as long as I did. It's a lot going on here, okay? Anyway, it has here wife spousal abuse. And I don't know if Candy been married before, but at the end of the day, something about abuse, okay? If it has nothing to do with a wife, spousal abuse, I'm getting here abuse, period. And we did see the word bully, okay? I scream, no one hears me. There are there aren't any close neighbors. So she's saying she screamed, nobody hears her, and there aren't any close neighbors around. Okay, crossing boundaries, disrespecting, feeling not respected, comfortable, unhealthy boundaries. So right here, it just letting me know that she had crossed paths with somebody, and they were crossing boundaries. Okay, the need. Oh, okay, I read that already. I read that already. Has a mental illness, unbalanced. Someone inside their group circle of friends, someone inside of their group circle of friends, what needs to be said is not said, holding back, not speaking up. So somebody is not speaking up, or let me just say Candy's not speaking up, because there was a lot going on with her she was not talking about, unless a family member might know. Maybe, they're not speaking up about it, they're keeping it to themselves. But if she's a private individual, for the most part, it was a lot going on with her that her family know nothing about. It has here, what needs to be said is not said. Not hold on, let me read this again. What needs to be said is not said, holding back, not speaking up. The person of interest, the authority doesn't see them as the suspect, and we know who that is. Okay, the family feel like her boyfriend could be involved. Okay, allegedly. But the authorities don't see him as a suspect. It said the person of interest. The authority doesn't see them as the suspect. And if the authorities don't see this person as the suspect, they can get away with it. That's cover up. It has here someone basement hidden. Something about somebody's basement. It has here hidden on the Joker property, outside shed or building. Now I would love to say that she's still alive and she's somewhere hidden on somebody's property. I would love to say that, okay? Only time would tell. But it looked like she was taken against her will. Or should I say somebody got a hold to her. Hidden on the Joker property, outside shed or buildings. And remember when I was reading up on this, and I was telling many of you how the locals in the community was trying to help, and they was checking their backyard sheds. Remember that? Well, I wondered, did they check her ex shed? Did they check his shed? Just saying. Hidden on the Joker property, outside shed or buildings. So obviously in this location, people are known for having these outhouses, these sheds. Desires love, true love, feels lonely, needs love. Driver driver picks up a stranger was sexually assaulted. Now it may not be a stranger. Um she could have encountered a stranger. Let me just say that. But if not, somebody could have picked her up, and she could have been SA. Okay, because we did see the word naked. Okay. It has here find, buy, and sell. This is someone's background, what they are into. Classify illegal sale. It could be illegal sale of drugs or illegal sale of sex. Ah, religious sacrifice, kill due to ritual practice of cult, serial killing, gives to divinity, shed of blood. Anyway, just the word sacrifice is popping up. She could have been sacrificed. The spirit is describing her characteristics: selflessness, concern more with the needs and wishes of others than oneself. Talking among themselves, in secret, keeping information between them. Who is them? Whoever this is, they're talking among themselves. Okay. Even though we saw question truck driver, somebody driving an SUV. It may not be this color, but somebody's driving an SUV. It has here Joker smokescreen evidence to hide something or take attention away from something. Joker smokescreen evidence to hide something or take attention away from something. So this is somebody that's trying to sabotage the scene, okay? They're moving things around. All right, they're moving things around. Feeling betrayal, trauma, the pain and emotion due to violate of someone's trust. I don't mean no harm, but a lot came out in this reading. And at the end of the day, it's pointing to somebody she knows. Okay, it's still pointing to somebody she knows. Cause we did see the word coercion, and that's somebody try to get somebody to do their dirty bidding. You know, cause people can always pay people off to do their dirty bidding. They can have an alibi. They're sitting back like, you know how a person throw a rock and hide their hands. I didn't do anything. I don't know anything. But they get other people to do their dirty bidding. Corruption, dishonest, fraudulent. I'm getting ready to end this reading. Anything Spirit wants to know concerning the disappearance of Kandi Green Gonzalez. Anything else Spirit wants to know concerning the disappearance of Kandi Green Gonzalez. The time is right today is a sign to strike, make their move. So it looked like this was planned. A past event conflict with someone lead up to the present. So something happened in the past, okay? Cause we just see the word karma. Something happened in the past that led up to the present event. A past event conflict with someone lead up to the present. So if her family knew anything about this, did Candy have a past conflict with somebody? Because whoever that individual is, they are involved in her disappearance. A past event conflict with someone leads up to the present. And this is a big clue right here, okay? It has here question timeline. So it's something off about the timeline. Deception, go back and question the witness. So whoever the witness are that was saying, oh, we saw her acting weird and strange. It's something weird about the timeline, okay? This deception, go back and question the witness. Question, go back, review the timeline. I can't make this up. Something is off. Be patient. They will slip up, say or do the wrong things they know. Whoever they are, the spirit is saying, be patient. They're gonna end up telling on themselves, okay? They're gonna end up slipping up saying the wrong thing. So it's not so much what they say, pay attention to their actions, okay? Be patient. They will slip up, say or do the wrong things they know. So we're looking at more than one individual. Even though we saw a man, we also saw something about two females. So anyway, the suspect, they keep their body covered up from seeing bruises and scratches. Oh, this is a clue. This is a clue, family. I'm so glad this came out. So obviously she was in a conflict with somebody, but the authorities and the family members need to pay attention to people that they are considering that, could be suspects. It has here the suspect, they keep their body covered up from seeing bruises and scratches. Even if allegedly, if it's a so-called ex, you know, and see, this was so long ago, family. This is way in 2021. But did he keep himself covered up? Well, this is like a hot day, and he could have had like a long shirt on. Just saying, okay? Or a so-called female friend of hers, whatever the case may be. The suspect or one of them has been interviewed already. Question them again. So whoever's involved, they've been interviewed already. But the authorities don't see them as a suspect. That's crazy. That spirit said they are a liar. The suspect or someone of uh, the suspect or one of them has been interviewed already. Question them again. Wow, this is very telling. Deception. Go back and question the witness. Ain't that something? A past event conflict with someone led up to the present, and somebody see this as her karma. They see this as payback. Question the timeline. Be patient. They will slip up, say or do the wrong things they know. And this is how somebody was thinking. The time is right today is a sign to strike and make their move. Ain't that something? Mm. So anyway, I'm not saying that she's in water, but that's what I'm picking up, family. Hold on one minute. Yes, it's this way. Side to side. No, it's this way. Okay? Divine Spirit seeking clarity about the disappearance of 36-year-old Kandi Green Gonzalez. Is Kandi Green Gonzalez body slash remains? Is she in water? The answer I'm getting is allegedly, but I'm getting a yes. Okay, I'm getting a yes. So anyway, it's allegedly. Okay, I always say let things play out. I don't know everything, but I knows what I know. Okay, I knows what I know. So that being said, much love to Candy Green family members. I pray that you get the justice that you're so desperately seeking. I'm sending much love and positive vibes to Candy Green Gonzalez family member. If you happen to watch this video and you've been triggered, I apologize. That's not my intention. I'm just trying to help to shed light on this case. And a lot of this, I feel like her family member already know. If anything, I feel like they are receiving confirmation and clarity. Okay, so much love to you all. Thank you for watching. um I'm sending lots of love and to Candy. I'm praying that she will get justice, and I'm praying that her family member will also get justice on their loved one behalf. Thank you for watching, family. I appreciate you supporting my channel. Peace and love to you all, and bye for now.